Yo, it's Vicar. This is my first time ever doing a full video with my voice, and it's a little different, I can't lie. But it's come to my attention that there's a lot of newer and lower ranked people in my videos, so I wanted to make a tips and tricks video to help people reach legendary ranked. This video will be 5 tips, and I hope you stay to watch through all of them. So yeah, let's get into the first tip. Enjoy. Alright, so tip number 1 is going to be your inventory. This consists of which guns, perks, and score streaks to use. So first of all, guns. There's something called the meta, which is a few guns in the game that are better than others. Right now the meta is QQ9 and 3-tap guns like DRH, Man of War, ASM-10. However, meta changes every now and then as the weapons get buffed or nerfed. You also need to make sure that you're using the best gunsmith possible, which you can find on YouTube. There's lots of people posting good gunsmiths out there, including me, so go try them out and see which ones you like. Next up is perks. As you should know by now, there is red, green and blue perks and you can use one of each. Personally, I use lightweight, toughness and dead silence, but this is just my preference. Lightweight increases my movement speed, which I like a lot as I focus a lot of my gameplay on movement. Toughness reduces flinch, which is when you're getting shot, your screen kind of shakes and makes it harder to hit the enemy. And dead silence for the blue perk, I'm pretty sure this makes it so you can't hear your own footsteps and the enemy can't hear you if you're walking. Let me know in the comments if this is correct or not. Other good perks to use are High Alert, Cold-Blooded and Agile, but I'm not going to go into them. Next is score streaks. It's well known that there are 2 different types you can run, high streaks or low streaks. You don't want to mix it up. It really depends on how good you are and your playstyle. If you get a lot of kills but die a lot because you're always pushing like I do, run low streaks like UAV, Shark RC and Hunter Killer Drone. If you like to play slower and stay back a little bit, run some higher streaks that can help you get more kills or protect the objective. Anything to help you win. For example, Goliath, Predator Missile, and Sentry Gun is good high streaks to run. Alright, so tip number 2 is knowing your in-game role. This consists of Slayer and Objective Player. The Slayer role means that you will be one of the few on the team to run around the map and go mainly for kills. This will make it easier for the team to capture the flags, therefore getting more points and winning. This role does require better gun skill and map knowledge as you need to win more of your gunfights for this to be effective. However, since most of the time you don't communicate with your team if you're solo queuing, you have to adapt your role. So if you see that your team isn't capping the flags while you are slaying out, you need to play objective. You could easily get 50 kills and still lose because your team isn't playing objective. So the role objective is very simple. You prioritize points. In domination at the start of the round, you are the one who hops on the home flag. You're the one who needs to hop on that B flag while your teammates are slaying. And if you're trying to slay but keep dying, I would highly advise switching to objective so that you at least help your team in some way. I would also advise running around when on the flag to make yourself a harder target and not trying to capture it without map control. Personally, I prefer to slay as it's better for content and more fun, but if you're trying to win, make sure there's always 3 to 5 people playing objective. Tip number 3 is map knowledge. This is a very important tip for both slays and objective players. Map knowledge includes of knowing the spawns on the maps and where the enemy likes to push from or camp. It's usually the same every game and you will learn by playing more, which is called game sense. So to maximize how effective you are at slaying, you need to know where the enemies are. Of course, a UAV can help with this, but if you know where the enemy usually are and where they spawn, there's more potential to get kills as long as your gun skill is good enough. It is also important to an objective player. In hardpoint, you need to know where the next point is so you can rotate there before the current one has ended. I'd say at around 25 seconds left, if you have the current point, or even if you don't, go set up on the next point so you're there nice and early, making it harder for the enemy to take it. In domination, map knowledge is useful because you need to know which locations and angles to watch the flags from. Again, you will learn this by playing more, but there's also people who do tips for that on YouTube. This will maximize your points and chance to win. Tip number 4 is knowing which game mode to play. I would say don't play Team Deathmatch or Search and Destroy. S&D a lot of people like, but the games can take way too long, it just isn't worth it. Plus you need to have a good team or you're done. In respawns you can have a bad team, but they can play OBJ and you can win. S&D is all about gun skill, so yeah. Domination can also get hard to capture the B flag on maps such as firing range, because you need a lot of map control so you don't get shot from every angle while capturing it. If you don't have enough people in your team playing OBJ, it can get messy. So yeah, I'd say play hardpoint. It's easy and quick to get points, and as long as you can hold the right angles and kill people, it's easy points. Alright, so we made it to the final point. Make sure to drop a like on the video if you made it this far, and let's get into it. So the final point is, don't rage. Simple as that. This is an insanely important and underrated point, and I can guarantee you 100% you will play a lot better if you don't rage. Simply don't think about the deaths. Only think about the kills or what you could have done in the situation so it doesn't happen again. I find that putting on music or talking with a friend helps a lot. And you get that vibe that helps so much to keep my mind off the negatives, you know? So yeah, that is the end of the video. All 5 points that I wanted to mention. If you want me to do another video like this but more advanced, make sure to drop a like on the video. And I will make sure to create another part 2 with more advanced things. Thank you so much to everyone who made it this far in the video. Make sure to subscribe, like the video, and I'll see you in the next one.